Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be part 2 of the Getting Our House Ready to Sell series that I am doing here on my channel. In today's video, I am working on cleaning the dining room and the kitchen. Most of it is just, again, a lot of decluttering the space as well as cleaning the trim and the baseboards, trying to make them look nice, white, and pretty. Again, I will be sharing some tips that our realtor gave to us that she thinks will help us be able to sell our house quickly and at the maximum price point that we can sell it for. So if you guys would like to see how I got our dining room and kitchen ready to show potential buyers, then just keep on watching. So in today's video, I am starting off in our dining room. It's a little bit of a mess right now, not too bad, but I figured this would be the easiest place to start because there is nothing in here other than the table. Pretty much the realtor said that she just wanted us to make sure that the table was cleaned off, that the chairs were like in place, and then she also wanted us to go ahead and do the same thing like what we did with the baseboards before and like bleach the trim and all of that stuff. So I am going to be working in this space first and kind of going to be getting the table put together so I know like what centerpiece I'm going to put on the table when we do actually start showing. Again, obviously we still live here, so it's not going to be picture perfect today, but do want to go ahead and get started. clean out like whenever we first moved here, and I didn't. So now I'm kind of dreading opening it and seeing if it is okay on the inside. If it's not, I'll probably just throw it away. If it's salvageable, I will probably clean it. Yeah, it's not too bad. I can clean that out. I honestly think we had food in here whenever we moved, and I was thinking there was going to be a lot of mold. So usually for cleaning the kitchen table and the chairs, I use this, which is just my little concoction of water and the 5 Guards cleaning agent. It's kind of like the Young Living one, but it's from a different company. But I try to use that just because obviously like people are touching the table and then they're touching their mouths. But for the baby's chair, I am going to use this Clorox Scentiva Disinfecting, just because as you can see, I honestly don't think that we have taken the chair off in a while, and there's lots of food and stuff that needs to be actually cleaned off. Same thing for the baby's actual chair. I'm going to go ahead and get the food that falls under the cover out, and then I'm going to spray it with the Clorox, just because once I wash the cover will be back on, and this won't be something that he's actually touching. So I got this little serving tray from Amazon. It's basically just, they said it was like galvanized metal, and it's got a like wooden decorative frame. So I figured for like a centerpiece type thing, I would put that in the middle of the table. And then to go on the tray, I got this candle and candle holder from Bath and Body Works. They were having a sale, I think a week or two ago, so I went ahead and just purchased a little candle because I figured it would fit nicely on that. And then the napkin holder, and for this spot right here, I do have like a little plant type thing. It's like a fake plant that I wanted to bring in from work, but I forgot to bring it home. So that's probably gonna go right there, but then that will kind of just be like the little centerpiece of the table. Nothing too big, nothing too elaborate, and it can stay there for like whenever my family is just eating dinner, because it's not that big, it's not distracting, we can all see over it, and you can turn it, so if like you're the person that needs the napkins at that moment in time, you can just grab some. I'm going to go through with the bleach and water mixture and kind of just clean off the trim, clean off anything on the walls that like could be dirt and is not just like scuff marks from the previous owners. And make sure to clean off the trims. Like, see, even right there, some of the paint is chipping off and it kind of looks like it's dirty, but it's not. But just gonna go all around and do the top trim, go around and do the baseboards, because the baseboards definitely do need it. They're pretty gross, but again, they are painted with that same paint that the other places were painted with, that I'm not sure like why the dirt doesn't come off. And then one thing that she definitely mentioned was to make sure that we are getting this part cleaned off right here. It's like the little section between the kitchen and the dining room. She said just to make sure that like everything looked presentable. This down here is just gonna stay like that because I don't see anything cleaning that. And yeah, we're gonna get started. how the table and dining area would look at the time of the showing. So I just went ahead and put all of the chairs around the table so that whoever is coming in could see, like, this is the amount of space that they have. This is like the type of table, how big, etc., etc. Usually we have some of our our chairs in the corners. This one is actually broken. As you can see, it's kind of like scuffed. Whenever we bought it off Facebook Marketplace, my husband was driving it back to the house and it fell out of the truck. So we always keep that chair over there so no one accidentally sits in it. And then we also keep another chair over there in that corner because there's obviously only like 5 of us, so we don't need 8 chairs. But this is essentially how it's going to look. And if you look at it from honestly really any angle, you can just see it's a rather large table. It fits in the space nicely, and that's what the realtor said that people are going to want to see. So I did wipe the baseboards, I did wipe the trims. Like, some of them you can really tell, some of them you can't tell at all. Again, most of that issue is because of the paint. I have no idea like what to do about that. I can't get it as clean as I would like it to be, but for now this will do. And yeah, this is how the dining area will look whenever we show to people. So this is the next space that I am working on. This is obviously the kitchen. It's kind of an extreme hot mess right now because I kind of just was throwing everything in here. Dining room, and also after we ate lunch and breakfast today, we did not clean up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get the dishes done, get the counters cleaned off, basically in the kitchen space. She said the same thing as like the dining area, just to have like everything not so cluttery. She said that we want the potential buyers to be able to see the space that they will have. So she said stuff like whenever somebody comes, we're gonna have to move that and like put it in cabinets or something. And she said stuff like this could stay, but just to make it look more organized and not to have like food everywhere. So basically when people come, we're just gonna have to put a lot of our stuff up in the cabinets so it looks clean and not cluttered, and, you know, essentially like we don't live here, but we do. space, I did not show myself decluttering and reorganizing. This is just our laundry space, but I did want to show the transformation. So I did just take everything that does not belong in that area and put it in a different cabinet so it's out of view, and whenever you see the top shelf again, it's all organized, everything looks more simplified, and it shows that there is actually a lot of space up there. Thank you guys for joining me today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video and you want to see more like it. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video.